How's it going, everyone? Hopefully, I don't age myself too much here, but I want to talk about the old Tamagotchi pets. So, the Tamagotchi pets were a little round keychain, about yay big, and there were buttons on it, and you would take care of it. It would hatch out an egg. You would take care of it, you'd feed it, you'd play with it, and you'd have to take care of it, otherwise, it would die. And then once it would die, it would become an egg again, and the cycle would start all over. But didn't want it to die. You wanted to see how long you could keep it alive. So this little keychain demanded all of your attention, and it was huge. 40 million Tamagotchis were sold in the first 2 years. So 1996 to 1998, 40 million. Now, since then, they've sold 42 million. So they've sold 82 million overall, but 40 million was in the first 2 years. So there's a big reason for this decline. Part of it is for the users, and part of it is from the manufacturers. So for the users, once Tamagotchis blew up and they demanded all the attention, schools caught on to this, and just like Pokemon cards, they got banned from schools. So once something gets banned from schools, you can't pay attention to it, and then it's going to die more often, and then it becomes less fun to play with. You can also think about the other games that came out around that time. Game Boy Color came out in 1998, so instead of playing with the same Tamagotchi pet all day long, you could play a Game Boy Color, and then it had different levels for each game. And then you can also replace the game and play a different game on your Game Boy Color, so that can make things more interesting. So people were upgrading to different games. But even with all that, people still did crave the Tamagotchi, so the manufacturer had to actually stop advertising it. The reason why they wanted sales to go down on the Tamagotchi is because kids were so glued to this one toy that they weren't asking their parents to buy the newer toys and the bigger toys, and they just wanted this cheap $20 keychain. So they kind of died down on the advertisements on it and pushed it back. That way they can bring out their newer toys and try to bring up demand for the newer toys that would demand less attention. And whenever you had a new toy that demanded less attention, that means that eventually you can replace that with another toy instead of having that same Tamagotchi in their hands for all of time. So those two reasons are the reason for the decline of Tamagotchi, but they are still relevant and they are still making sales. They're still 20 bucks on Amazon. I went and checked it out. There's a R2D2 Tamagotchi on Amazon right now. So they're staying relevant, they're staying current, but they're not pushing themselves out as much as they used to. And of course, nowadays, the big reason for that is cell phones. So now I think if you were to buy one on Amazon, it would almost be for that nostalgia kind of gift or the nostalgia effect of having that toy. So that's what I got, and I'm curious to hear what everyone else has to say. And one thing on those Beanie Babies, I drove to three different shopping malls and ended up in another state just to find the spunky Beanie Baby for my girlfriend at the time in fourth grade. So I got her that and the Backstreet Boys CD just to give her the best Valentine's Day gift ever. So I think all of us maybe have a TY Beanie Baby story to tell, and it's kind of crazy how we can all connect through these pop culture ideas and items throughout time. Thanks, everyone.